Hello, I am sitting in my pajamas with messy hair, but I really wanted to write this video because a few minutes ago I started to watch a documentary about ayahuasca, and I had this feelings, one of the feelings, dread, knowing what is mental breakdown, knowing what is psychosis. I really wouldn't like to try it. And then another feeling is this liberating feeling of it can be like a huge breakthrough. And but I would be scared, of course. But I remembered that I want to try this psychedelic journey. And I was trying only Amanita muscarius, you call it like that, this mushroom, red with the white dots. I was using it, microdosing it, 0.5 grams each evening, less than a month. And I had deeper sleep. And I didn't felt anything. It was just calmer sleep and deeper sleep. And I want to try it again, of course, but the mushrooms in forest will be in autumn. And then I thought maybe I should try psilocybin, shrooms with psilocybin in it, to try microdosing. But I want this full-fledged psychedelic experience. I want to try it. I want to feel it, and I want to be prepared for it. I haven't found a person who would be there with me at this trip, because some of my friends are a little bit scared because they know that I had episodes of psychosis. So they said maybe it's not best thing for you. And some other people I don't feel comfortable with. So I tend to think that I need to go this journey alone. Yes, I need to go it alone. And I just wanted to hop here and tell it, because I think it will happen sooner or later, and I will be more than willing to share it. And I'm just a little bit excited. Not a little bit, but somehow all those problems which I have now, some situations, some thoughts, and something, it somehow get postponed a little bit in this feeling that, of course, psychedelics isn't like medicine for everything. I think they're not. And when people say that you use them and the experience changes you forever, I don't know, maybe I don't need to put that much hopes on it, because if it doesn't happen, then it's like, oh shit, what was that? I want to be realistic, and go there with realistic mind and see what will happen. And the only time when I had some kind of psychedelic experience, well, I call it like that, was when I was in sauna ritual, it's called. And it was intense sauna ritual. They gave me a tea, which isn't psychedelic. It's just some Latvian tea for your stomach. I don't know how it was called. Some really nasty tea. And when the sauna ritual was going, I got sick. And this woman who made this ritual, she told, go and vomit it out. Something just needs to go out. And I went and nothing came, but a little bit. And I came back and I felt so much relieved, like really, really relieved. And then I went into water, in the little lake. I don't know how it's in English. And then she put me in a swing where you're laying down with a blanket and you're swinging. It was a summer. And I was swinging, and then I started to hear everything louder. Birds were louder, nature was louder, and then I got up and put my legs on the ground, on the grass, and grass was crispy. I can't explain it. The feeling, the sound was the grass was crispy. And when I was laying there, the revelation came to me, and the soft voice or soft knowledge came, which repeated over and over, let the universe unfold. And you again go to the sauna. The next part of ritual happens, and then I went outside and I was sitting, and something was happening in my life then, a little bit painful, not a little bit, a lot painful, but in comparison with like huge things. And I was sitting there, and this uncomfortable feeling of pain came, and I was like, I don't want to feel it. And then I visualized the place in my heart as it is sanctuary with flowers, because in this one a sauna ritual part, you are laying in this bed of flowers, and she's like I don't know how it's in English, whatever, you're laying like in flowers. And then I realized this flowery place can be also in my heart, and I can welcome those unwanted feelings. And it suited that pain. It wasn't so harsh and painful. And for 1 week, I was really blissful. I was feeling it, living it. I was like, oh my gosh, you shouldn't run anywhere. Everything happens not for you maybe, but not against you also. And everything is like, everything will be okay. Everything will be put in the place. And it was blissful feeling. After a little bit less than a month, it went away, and I was again not so happy, not so content. I was chaotic. Things happened, and I was again in anxiety. I was again in the feeling that I'm not in control, that everything is bad, and some really bad things happened, mentally bad things happened, and I was like almost losing this grip of control. And not the bad control, but like, I can't explain it, like the feeling that you're losing your mind is not good feeling, and that you're again in a pit, you're going somewhere dark. And at that moment I couldn't remember, and I couldn't believe this feeling that let the universe unfold. Everything is unfolding always for you. Just next step will unfold something. The next step will unfold it will hold you in your hands. Let it just unfold. And it's a beautiful feeling. And I assume it was my first psychedelic experience, not using psychedelics, but just from sauna ritual.